Hey all, we're now joined by 100 Thieves, who just came out of their series against Envy. Again, we will first start with some pre-submitted questions and then open the floor for live questions. Starting with the first pre-submitted question, this one is from Brandon Moore on the back. And this is for the whole team. Masters Berlin has seen the team fall behind a few times. Of course, there have been some great comebacks moments, but we all know that this isn't a viable strategy. What are some trends with the team you've noticed that might be the cause, and what kind of work needs to be done to address that?
I personally think we usually lose pistol rounds, which why when I think back to today, I think we won first pistol of both maps and we actually were looking bad on gun rounds. So today, I feel like we had the good start. We won our pistols. We won the second round. We even won bonus, I think, on Ascent or either Ascent or Haven. We won the bonus round too. We went up 3-0. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really know what it's going to take to kind of light a fire right out of the gates. I mean, it's been like this for a long time through Masters 2, maybe even Masters 1. So I definitely think we have to just figure out how to either feel that pressure that, we're life or death situation where our tournament life is on the line every round from the beginning, or we just have to kind of go back to the drawing board and have a better idea of like what to do, or just have more confidence in general coming out of the game right away.
Next question is from Dustin Steiner, Esports GG. It's again for the whole team. Looking ahead to LCQ, how do you rate your chances of making it to champions? And are there any teams you're looking out for in an aid to rise up and challenge you?
Envy's got this. They'll secure us our champion spot. Otherwise, we've made it deep in like every tournament so far, so there's no reason why we can't do it again for the LCQ.
Next question is from Emery Winter, VLRGG, and again for anyone on the team. How difficult is it to beat a team when they have a player who's playing as well as Ye has on the first map?
It's pretty difficult to play against a player that is on a jet up and is feeling it and confident, because it's just so hard to punish that type of play style, and you need to be very safe in your approach in handling him, but not too safe where you're not doing enough. And like if you're so scared to challenge them, then you aren't taking any map control. You're not denying them map control. You don't know really what their setups are. You're not diagnosing anything really. So in order to do that, you have to take some risks. Obviously, you can negate that with specific abilities like Sova or Sky abilities. That gets you information for free to kind of figure things out. But at some point, you're going to have to commit your body. And at that point, if it goes unpunished, then it kind of snowballs.
Okay, opening the floor now for online live questions. Please raise your hand if you wish to ask something. First to go is Dustin Steiner, Esports GG.
Still, yesterday you mentioned that you would be a better matchup against the EU teams than Envy would. What made you say that? And do you think that you mentioned Envy will get you guys your champion slot? What makes you confident in that?
I don't know if maybe I did say that would be a better matchup against Europe. I thought I always said it would be a better matchup us versus Envy than us versus Sentinels. But if I did say that, then unlucky. And I hope that they are able to break through Gambit. I'm not sure specifically. Obviously everything's kind of on Envy right now. I think that they don't have a lot of international experience against European teams, and those that do didn't really do that well. So that's something that's kind of worrisome, because our championship, champions slot is, relying on how they perform tomorrow against Gambit.
Next to go is Scott Robertson, Esports.
Guys, building off that, this question doesn't necessarily have to be from Steel. Anyone can take this. Based on you guys have played now both Gambit and Envy in this tournament, based on your experiences with both teams, what specifically is something that Envy needs to do or look out for when they face Gambit tomorrow in a best of 5?
Make sure Ye eats the same breakfast, wakes up the same way, and they should be good. No, they don't. The rest of the 4 don't even have to play.
Next one is Jessica, Nerd Street Gamers.
Do you guys think that Envy did anything today that was surprising to you?
Yes, Ye's first map was very surprising to all of us because I'm sure I speak for everyone here when I say I think he stole that map away from us. Even when we had really good reads, he was still able to neutralize us. One round, he gets super hyper aggressive in CT. We have 3 people ready for a retake and he kills them all. It's really hard playing against somebody like that. And Nitro knows because his entire CS career, he had to play against monsters. And today we fought a monster.
Next to go is Amanaya at the Click.
Hey guys, so tough luck on the loss, but in the end there did seem to be some hope again when Nitro started fragging out. So did you guys at that point believe in that the possibility of a comeback like your previous 2 matches could have happened?
I mean, we always believe that we can win at the end, even if we're down 12-0 or whatever. So I don't think that really changed anything, but it was nice to see us get some flawless rounds and string rounds together. And it felt like we had control. So yeah.
Do we have any more questions from online press? Emery, VLRGG.
Yeah, what are some of the key takeaways for you all from this tournament that you can take into the last chance qualifier, if that's your next tournament, or champions, if that's where you play next?
I'm sure we don't want the rest of the world to know before we play them. But what I will say is that Hiko has talked about this a lot because he's had to answer a lot of questions that you guys keep asking about this. We need to start faster. We need to do better about having a better game plan going into the early rounds. However, we pretty much get a good hold on the game towards the mid game. We need to just start faster earlier, and I think everything is going to take care of itself from that point on.
Okay, moving the mic now to onsite press. Anyone wants to ask a question? First to go is Tom Mathieson.
Hi, yeah, maybe Ethan or Nitro can answer. Heading into the tournament, I guess NA was seen as one of the most potent regions, maybe the most potent one, with Sentinels obviously leading the board. The bracket didn't really give the NA a chance to make it in all NA finals, but what are your overall thoughts on the region's performance at the tournament so far?
I think other than Sentinels, NA's been pretty good this tournament. Envy seems like they're playing really well right now, so should be exciting tomorrow.
Anyone else to ask a question? Okay, that concludes the press conference for 100 Thieves. Thank you so much, 100 Thieves, for joining.
Recording stopped.